when you hear this sound, you encourage the person to cough it up. So Matt, you're going to encourage him, cough it up, cough it up. When you hear this sound, I cannot take you now. Immediately, 5 back rolls followed by 5 downward thrusts. Now, some first aid instructors will teach you, you don't have to worry about calling the ambulance at this point. Just call an ambulance when they're on the ground. When I teach my student, I always say, you know what, call an ambulance at this point. Because by the time he's on the ground, as far as I'm concerned, it's too late. It costs in Ontario about, the last time I checked, it was $50, a little bit less than $50 to get an ambulance. So it's worth it if it's your own mother or your own father choking, right? So yeah, as soon as you hear this sound, you in the blue shirt, can you help me call 911, please? Okay, get an ambulance. All right, so how do we do 5 backwards and 5 abdominal thrusts? First, Matt, I want you to put one foot in front of him. So I'm going to put I guess your right foot in front of him. Okay, wonderful. Maybe a little bit further in. Yep, wonderful. Okay, now you're going to put this hand on his far shoulder. So you're going to put far shoulder, yeah, that's wonderful. And then this hand between his shoulder blades. Now you're going to lean him, you have to casualty forward a little bit. He leans forward, you don't lean. This is not going to work. This is not going to work. You need to pull your hand all the way back, as far back as you can, and hit as hard as you can. Now, here's the thing about doing damage. You may potentially hurt this person, do a lot of damage, but the WSIB standard basically says we don't care. Okay? When we're dealing with an infant, we care, because you can kill an infant. But when it's hard. Now, some students will say, oh, I remember watching certain videos on YouTube, and they have all these gadgets that can help with choking. Okay? We, as first aiders, are not expected to carry any special type of gadgets. We use the abdominal thrust, and as long as you do it hard enough, it will work. Okay? All right, so how do we do the abdominal thrust? Matt, first, I want you to form a fist. You got the thumb and 4 fingers over the thumb. Now you have the knuckle. The knuckle against his belly button. And the way you locate his belly button, okay, because he's covered with clothes here. You don't know where his belly button is. You feel his hip bone, and then you come up slightly, and then come across, and that's usually where people's belly button is. So again, thumb, 4 fingers over, you have the knuckle against his belly button. The other hand on top. Okay. Matt, remember, right over your foot, correct? Okay. All right. So you're obviously again not going to do it so hard that you're going to hurt him, but in real life, make sure you do it so hard that you're lifting him and he's off the ground. Okay. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're going to repeat the abdominal thrust. Matt, I want you to arm step to his side, the right foot in front of him, hand far shoulder, this hand in between his, and then lean forward. Wonderful. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now again, keep holding on to him, step behind him, and spread your legs, put this foot between, wonderful, perfect. Okay, form a fist, and the knuckle against his belly button. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then Matt's just going to keep doing it until either foot comes out or he drops down to the ground. Okay. Thank you. Okay.